Welcome to the Gorilla English Podcast. You can reach out to Kelly and me directly. My company is Pangea Consulting. It's at pangeakorea.com. I do on-site one-on-one and group classes in business English, negotiation, presentation, training, and interview prep. You can also reach out to me at feurey@gmail.com. And you can find my books, the Konglish Killer books, on all ebook platforms. You can also reach out to Kelly at kelly.seo. Kelly specializes in Hagwon entrance exams and interviews for children here in Seoul. She has gotten students into the top Hagwons and can help your kids as well. This podcast is brought to you by TaxPert. TaxPert specializes in small business and corporate taxes. I use TaxPert for all my business filing. They are professional, courteous, and speak both English and Korean. They're great if you need a business address and help with navigating the complex world of Korean tax law. TaxPert will also help with your English to Korean and vice versa issues related to accounting. You can email Kevin, the CEO of TaxPert, at kevin@taxpert.kr. This podcast is about the college entrance exam in Korea on Thursday. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. This is the Gorilla English Podcast. This is Matt Sam.
Hi, everyone. It's Kelly.
So, Kelly, I heard tomorrow's going to be like the coldest day of the year so far.
Supposed to be because it's the 수능 day.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Oh, 수능 day, the Scholastic Aptitude Test day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so like we call it SAT, but I guess a better word or expression would be college entrance exam or the Korean college entrance exam.
Uh-huh.
So, like, what happens on that day? I hear it gets pretty crazy with, like, traffic and there's some restrictions.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest day of the year. So all the students have to take a test in a certain places. So all the traffic has to be better than now. So a lot of workers go to work an hour later.
Mm-hmm.
And when traffic usually restricted. And so, like, still there are people who wake up late.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a lot of delivery mans taking them to the test place.
Like on a motorcycle?
Yeah, on a motorcycle.
Uh-huh.
And then some really late ones usually take a police car.
Wow, that's great. So what happens if you do poorly or fail this test?
This test only gives you scores, and then based on that score, you can apply for the universities. But every university and every major has a different kind of level, I have to say.
Okay.
So they don't give you the number or scores, but from the previous years, with what kind of score you can apply for what kind of university and what kind of major for you. And then they apply, and then after examination of your score, you are decided to be a part of it or not.
Okay. So like in America, the SAT test means less and less every year. And one thing is, like, now colleges look for what we call a well-rounded individual. Mm-hmm. So that means you get a good score on the SAT, or if you get a bad score, but as long as you did sports, other academic work, volunteer work, or some kids even start a business, college will look at all these factors and then choose you for their university. So I hear it's somewhat similar here in Korea.
I guess there are a couple of different tracks that you can take. If you are not very confident about being that well-rounded individual, then maybe you have to apply for the university based on fully your SAT score,
okay.
Korean SAT score. Otherwise, there are some other tracks that you can apply for the universities based on your skills or your academic performance. So I'm not exactly sure because it has been about 20 years for me.
Okay.
But it sounds like there are a couple more tracks. But the thing is, there's a lot of complaints about it as well.
Right, because there has been some, I guess, forgery that's been going on with some of these, like especially the volunteer work and the sports.
And at the same time, well-rounded individuals have experienced many different kinds of things apart from schoolwork,
Okay.
which means money here.
Right.
So yeah, competition is going everywhere in every side. So if the student wants to have a good experience at sports, that means that student has to have an extra class after work.
Right. So it's weird because in an American public school, you play sports afterwards, but you would never get a personal coach to train you harder, especially if it's like a team sport. I mean, maybe if it was golf or possibly tennis, but mostly the kids just go play, and then all it matters is that they did something after school rather than going home and playing video games. So the colleges just want to see if the kid is being active. It not necessarily means that they have to be really, really good at something.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess the government is preparing for another type of measuring system soon in the future. Maybe I've heard that they are going to get rid of all those specialized schools and then try focus more on SAT so that everybody is going to be measured and tested in the same way.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, and everyone watch out for traffic tomorrow. Thank you very much, and thanks for downloading.
And keep warm. Bye. See you
Bye-bye.
next time.